Welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoy it. It truly does help my channel, but more importantly, it circulates the video so that others that need to see and hear these messages can see and hear them. Now we are going to do a reading on the new moon in Cancer that lands on June 28th, June 29th, depending on where you're located, okay? My little girl is whining. She wants to go for her walk. I want to thank Yasmin Boland for all the information. We do get all of our information through her Moonology Diary, which will be listed below in the description box with the decks that I'm going to be using today. And what she says about this new moon in Cancer is that this end of June new moon is a powerful one, and we can more or less choose which of its vibrations we want to tune into. The first two alignments forming after the new moon, and therefore flavoring it, are vastly different from each other. First, we have a loving, beautiful, and joyous link between Venus and Jupiter. Venus cares while Jupiter amplifies. So there's a lot of love around under such a planetary combination. However, this is somewhat challenged by the clash of angry Mars with eruptive Pluto, which is also demanding our attention. You could say this lunation comes down to a fight for your attention. So, where are you focused? If you're focused on the good things in life, it should be a sweet time with a lot of room for showering your loved ones with more love. If you're finding life a bit tough right now, it could be that you feel the love less and the Mars-Pluto anger more. What you tune into here depends on your chart. If Pluto clashes with one of the planets on your chart, you're going to find it hard not to tune into the Mars-Pluto clash. Everyone else can focus on the good stuff. The most important thing is to honor your feelings and live consciously. So, who knows, right? It could be good, it could be iffy. What we're going to start with right now is the Moonology deck. And this is new moon in Cancer. And it says, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you've been worried about that, you don't have to worry about it. Everything's good. You're all safe. Whatever happens, it's even if it looks like something not so good, you've got the two sides here. You've got the negative and the positive going on. Even if it's negative or feels negative, it's still going to be taking you someplace positive eventually. Okay? You are safe. Now, this is the Moonology Manifestation deck, also by Yasmin Boland. And this is the new moon in Cancer, and it says, relax. Just relax. And again, the Moonology deck. A new start is coming, and this is for the new moon. You always start something new after a new moon. A full moon is about endings. New moons are about new beginnings. You never want to start something around a full moon because the full moon is all about endings, okay? Now that could be a lot of superstition, but they do say that anything you start around a full moon is likely going to crash and burn. I don't know how true that is, but okay. Now we're going to go to the Queen of the Moon deck. Okay, first card out. Oh my goodness. This is going to be some powerful new moon, everyone. This is sovereignty. This is you stepping into your power. This is you being a super powerful human being. Spiritual being in a human body, however you want to look at that. We are off to an amazing start here. Holy cow. Okay. Second card out. Oh, I like this one. Self-reflection. Now this is a waning gibbous one, and I am going to give you timing around these cards once I get them all laid out. But I like this one because there's a mirror involved, and if you look at it, it's like twins that are mirroring twins. So you've got two sets of twins here. Or you've got two people that are mirroring, right? So I have a feeling that this new moon coming up is going to have something to do with twin flames. And I find that interesting because before I'm doing this reading, I just did up a twin flame reading. I was very inspired to do a twin flame reading, and I haven't done one I still haven't looked, but I don't think I've done one in over a year, maybe 2 years. It's just something that I kind of faded out, but I was very strongly guided to do a twin flame reading, and this could be why, because maybe there's something going on around this new moon with the twins. And peace. I've had peace, that information around me since I moved into this new place a week ago. I even have a big evergreen tree out front that when I first looked at the top of it, realized this is what it looks like at the top of the tree, the peace symbol. And I've been getting this peace message, like I said, since I moved in here. So I believe this new place is going to take me to a place of peace. It already is. I'm loving it here. And I want to thank everyone who has well-wished me around this move. Thank you so much, everyone. I truly appreciate all of that. Okay, your fourth card here now is, look at this, pleasure. Ooh, I think this is going to be a really good new moon for all of us. I like this for us. I like it a lot. Okay, now what I want to do is give you the timing of these cards, and I'm going to put them in order of timing, okay? Okay, so the sovereignty card, because it just, as you can see, just says Queen of the Moon. This is a major, major card. This is supreme power and authority. This is you literally stepping into that supreme power and authority that is your life. You are in control. You are manifesting. You are so up-leveled. This is someone that and it's not you doing it, okay? I want to point that out. This is being gifted to you. This is taking place in your subconscious. This is spirit elevating you to, I mean, we're talking supreme power here. This is the highest of highs, all. This is amazing. This is what this new moon is all about, okay? Now, the next card in line with this is the self-reflection card, because that is a waning gibbous one. And the waning gibbous one after the new moon is July 14th. That's the first one, okay? I still say this is, you know, I get such a strong feeling about twins when I see this card. And what I'm getting with this card right now is, see how this twin is facing us? This twin has got her back to us. This is, oh geez, I just got this message and I lost it. Hang on, bring it back. Angels, what were you telling me? Opposites, okay. So this is about opposites, because she's facing forward, she's facing the other direction. They're opposites, right? So opposites do attract. And it could be that your twin is, you know how twins mirror each other? I feel like you have been seeing the opposite to that. It's like they're doing the opposite. to what I'm doing. They're going in the opposite direction that I'm going in. This is never going to happen. We're never going to come together. But if you notice, they are going in opposite directions. They're doing opposite things to each other, but they still are holding hands. That's in the spiritual realm. You are still connected to this person, very much so. And although this set of twins here is doing the opposite and going in the opposite direction, when you look in the mirror, they are mirroring each other. So this set is reversed to this set, which is telling me it's going to go back and forth, or it has been. You come together, you're moving in the same direction toward each other, and then all of a sudden you're moving apart. You know, they've got their back to you, you've got your back to them. It's a back and forth thing, which we all know is very common with twins. Okay, now the next one in place is pleasure, because that takes place on the waning gibbous 2, which is July 15th. Look at her. I would love to sense the energy that she's sensing right there. She looks like a free spirit, somebody that's just transformed, just come out of a cocoon and is ready and able to take on the world. This is a transformation. It's whatever this is, it's transforming you and it's taking you to a place of pure bliss and pleasure. Whatever this is. See, this could be that good and bad that's taking place during this new moon with the different junctions here. And like I said earlier, you're safe. You and your loved ones are safe. And so no matter what is taking place here, this is shifting you to a higher power, a higher presence is what I'm hearing. And your person as well, if that's a twin for you. But the whole thing, you don't have to fear it. You're safe, so are your loved ones. It is taking everyone to a place of pure bliss and pleasure. And out of that comes peace. And this is a waning crescent 5 moon, and the next one is July 25th. So everything here is taking place from July 14th to July 25th, give or take, okay? Time doesn't exist. It's all about energy. And it's you know, things are being done for you to up-level you and take you to that place. So it's going to depend time-wise on how far you're willing to allow this to take place, how far you're willing to allow it to go in what timeline. This is going to be an amazing reading. Okay, what are we getting now? We are going to use the Light Seers deck. Like I said, all the decks are listed below. Click on the title of this video. Jeez. And my description box will drop down and you'll see all the decks I'm using. And if there's an extended version, the link will be down there. Okay, so on top of the sovereignty and self-reflection, ooh, 10 of Wands. Here's where maybe the dark side of this new moon comes into play here. But again, it's a 10. So it's an ending. You are done carrying this baggage. Now, this baggage doesn't necessarily mean literal baggage. It could be something that you've been thinking about for a long time, a way you've been for a long time, something you've believed for a long time. And it could be around your twin because it's on top of the sovereignty and the self-reflection, which I'm sensing has a lot to do with twins. So this is, it's about growth, right? It's about, this sovereignty card is about growth. It's about up-leveling. It's about having that higher presence, that knowing that it's where you need to be to come together with your twin is what it is. It's the highest form of you at this point in time, which is the right form to come together with your twin. And part of it is setting down the old ways. This is a tough trip that you've taken. This journey, whatever this is for you, this has been a long, hard, battling all kinds of things journey. And those suitcases and baggage and all that, so much so you had to have an ox carry it for you. It was too heavy for you. But guess what? It's time to set all that down. You don't need that anymore. That's not the way it's going to be anymore. You get to move past that with Spirit's help. Now, on top of the self-reflection and the pleasure, Two of Pentacles. No more juggling, no more guessing. That's the big one I'm hearing. No more guessing, no more guesswork. You're going to know. It's just going to be there. You're going to know. And you don't have to juggle the what ifs or the why nots or what are they thinking or what are they doing or what should I be doing now? It's not going to be up in the air anymore. This is a card saying that things are up in the air. But it's on top of this self-reflection and pleasure. You're being moved out of this unknowing into a place of certainty and happiness. Bliss. Okay, so on top of pleasure and peace, Five of Swords. You don't have to do this anymore. That's the peace, right? You're moving into a place of peace from a place of, look at this guy. He's rubbing his head. It's like, oh God, I'm just so tired of doing this. I'm so tired of having to fight for this. You don't have to fight anymore. They're waving a white flag. Pleasure and peace. No more self-sabotage. No more hard work. No more fighting for this to be. I feel like some of you, your twin just was way out in left field. Wasn't even a part of this connection somehow. And it was all about you trying to make them see what this is. You don't have to do that anymore. You're connected. And not just in the spiritual, you are connecting in the 3D world. Those of you that this resonates for. If you haven't watched the Twin Flame reading, I highly recommend you watch it because I haven't been inspired to do one of those, like I said, in a long, long time. And I really, really was strongly inspired to do that. Nudged, pushed, I don't know what you want to call it. I just knew I had to do one and I didn't know why, but now it's all making sense. Now that I'm doing the new moon reading here, it's making complete sense for me. Oh wow, bottom of this deck, part of your overall energy, Page of Cups, look at this. It is coming around because what's happening here is this is rolling. And when this comes back around, it completes him. This little guy here. When pigs fly. At this level, on this card, the way the picture is depicted here, it is an impossibility. It looks like it's absolutely impossible. But guess what? This is rotating and it's going to connect down here and he becomes whole and it becomes very possible. And that is someone being honest and telling you exactly how they feel. And I got to take a second, guys, and I'm going to pause this so that I can plug in my phone because it needs to be charged. So hang on. Okay, we're plugged in and we are ready to go back to the reading. This is an amazing reading. I'm absolutely loving this. But again, you know, this new moon in Cancer is saying, relax. You and your loved ones are safe. There's a new start coming here, and they're absolutely, it's a big one. It's nothing to sneeze at. This is huge, huge. If you were to make this shift, subconsciously, if you were to make this shift, say a year ago, before you did all the work that you've done over the last year, this would seem like such a huge jump. But because you've done the work, little by little, baby steps all along here, this is not going to feel like a huge expanse. But it is. It is huge. Okay, this is Gaia Oracles. On top of the Ten of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, you have Hidden Path. This was part of the Twin Flame reading. I'm going to link this up above here at the end. You will be able to get to it from here. I really think you need to watch that if you're watching this. This is the marriage of spirit and matter. I'm getting from this that there are hidden, I want to use the word agendas, but that makes it sound to me like it's not on the up and up, but it is on the up and up. And it's not a hidden agenda by your person, spirit. There's a hidden path here. You don't see the path yet, but you will. You will. By the time all is said and done here, you will understand this path. This is Spirit's way of connecting your spiritual side with the material side. So the 5D with the 3D, right? The 5D is you being all intuitive, moving through life intuitively. And the 3D is you moving through life using your ego or your thoughts, right? Spirit is bringing these together. And it's going to place you on this path that you're not aware of right now. It's going to be, I want to say it's a blessing in disguise, but it's not, because to me a blessing in disguise is something bad that happens, but something good comes from it. Yes, that is what it is. It's a blessing in disguise. There is something dark-ish. Now, please, it's not a tower moment or anything like that, but it is something a little on the dark side that's going to come through, but it has to come through because it's going to take you someplace better. It's going to get you on this path that you're not even aware of. Okay? But this 10 of Wands, this is that darkish thing that I was telling you about. But it takes you to that place where nothing is up in the air anymore. Everything is copacetic. Everything is cool. Everything is complete and whole and right. It's pleasurable. It's blissful. It's peaceful. There's no more fighting for everything you want. There's no more having to fight this. And this hidden path is right underneath the self-reflection, that twin flame card. I think it's hidden because you seem to be opposites. So how can you see, you know, you can't. Okay. On top of the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, yeah, you have apprehension, moving out into the world, and there's doubt and there's fear. This is that new path. And like I said, in the beginning, it's going to seem 10 of Wands. It's going to seem heavy, burdensome, dark-ish. I want to say dark-ish because, like I said, it's not going to be a tower moment. For some of you, I guess it could be, but I'm not feeling that. Overall energy here, it's just a little bit heavy, but you're setting it down. You're getting on this hidden path. And there is going to be apprehension because it does start out a little bit dark. But it is going to move you to some place so good because look where it's in line with. It's in line with the Five of Swords and the Peace, and right underneath the Pleasure card. You are safe. So just relax and keep moving forward because this is all about a brand new start. Okay. And we are now going to get you a Divine Doors card. Okay, and the door that you have is very cool. There it is. I love it. And it says on the back, morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. New beginning. Meditate under the sun. The morning dawn is representing a new beginning, a new start. And like I said, its healing gift runs a destined course. Like I said, this up-leveling, this raising up to a higher form is Spirit's doing. That's the healing gift that's going to put you on your destined course and this new beginning. And Spirit is recommending you meditate under the sun. That is beautiful. Wow. Okay, I want to get one more card. Let's see, what can we get you? Let's get a Beyond Lemuria card for you. And then we are going to, I don't think we need an extended on this. I think it's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot of clarifying needed here. It's very straightforward in my mind. I hope it resonates for you guys. This is Beyond Lemuria. All the pictures on the fronts of the deck are different. And then there's a different message from Spirit on the back. Oh, this is cool. This looks like a scarab from Egypt. See at the bottom there? Okay, so now it says, the infinite, as Lemurians were only, sorry guys, I don't know if it's there. As Lemurians were only partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. Oh my God, if you want to be able to read this later, maybe screenshot it. There you go. That is the perfect card for you at this point in time. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This new moon, like I said in the beginning, this new moon it's big. It's going to change a whole lot of people's lives for the better. For the better. Now, don't forget, I will be linking the Twin Flame reading up here. and there is no extended, but the decks are listed in the description box. I hope this resonates for all of you. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.